This is level 1 solar Sadhana yoga chi yoga practice. It might be useful to use a blanket to sit on and also later to place our knees on. So find a comfortable seated position. Maybe your buttocks hangs off the end of the blanket or block. Hands rest on knees. Become aware of your breath. Deep inhales and exhales, always through the nose. Place your hands on the floor in front of you. Breathe into the center of the earth. Feel the exchange of energy from the core of your body down to the blue star that resides at the center of the earth. Let this energy fuel you. Deep breaths. Inhale, bring the back of the wrists together and up. Open the hands like a flower to the morning sun. Place the hands on the knees. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, bring your right shoulder down to your left knee, keeping your right arm straight. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, left shoulder to right knee. Keep the left arm straight. Inhale, back to middle and do one more each side. Exhale down, inhale up. Take a deep inhale and exhale, tuck the chin down to the chest. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the head back only as far as comfortable. Inhale, head comes neutral. Exhale, ear to one shoulder. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, head to the other side. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, tuck the chin and begin a big circle with the head. Inhale as it goes to the side, up and back. And exhale as it goes to the other side and down in front. And go the other direction. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down and forward. Inhale and shrug the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more. Back and up this time. Exhale, forward and down. Hands on the floor. Roll over your knees. Push yourself to a standing forward fold. Bend your knees as much as comfortable. Take any hand position. I like to allow my torso to rest on my thighs, and of course this requires some flexibility. Let the head hang. Inhale as you tuck the pelvis and roll the spine up, bring the head up last. Point and flex one foot. Hover in the air, take circles with the ankle. Do the other foot, point and flex, and take circles with the ankle. Roll the knees in each direction, or a little bit of lubrication for the knee joints. Clench your fists, internal and external flexion and rotation, just to warm up the wrists. Pull the arms in tight to the core of the body and exhale, push the tension away as you release the arms. Present yourself to the front of your mat. Kneecaps face forward. You know they face forward if when you bend your knees they go straight forward. Hands in prayer. Take a deep inhale and as you exhale set your intention, maybe to the sound of Om. Just accept yourself as you are now on this day that you practice. Hands down by your side, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms high and reach them tall, stretch long. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat, bend your knees as much as necessary. Inhale, bend the knees a little more, look up, straighten the back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, look up. Exhale, left leg goes back, drop to the back knee, maybe onto the blanket. Inhale, straighten the legs, head to the front knee. Exhale, drop the back knee down. Inhale, arms go back and then up. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, lunge forward and look in. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Exhale, hands to the mat on either side of the front foot. Sit back to child's pose onto the heels. Inhale, come forward and through to upward facing dog or maybe cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Heels are roughly hip width apart. You can walk your dog by bending one knee at a time. Eventually find stillness. Push out through the arms and shoulders. Relax the head. Look between the feet or between the knees. Or if you're very flexible, look at your own navel. On your final exhalation, point your feet and inhale as you step the right foot forward between the hands. Exhale, drop to the back knee. Inhale, arms go back and up. And exhale into a twist. Hands in prayer, left elbow to right knee. Look behind you. On your next inhale, chest faces forward. And exhale, standing forward, fold feet together. Tuck your head. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. Reach tall, look out to the horizon or up to the thumbs. Exhale, fold again for the other side. Inhale, bend the knees, look up. Exhale, right leg back, drop to the back knee. Inhale, straighten both legs, forehead touches the front knee. Exhale, drop to the back knee. Inhale, arms go back and then up. Reach tall, straight arms. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, head to knee. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back and sit on your heels for child's pose. Inhale, come forward and through to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. With each successive down dog, find more stillness. Keep the navel stationary as you breathe into the lungs. Lift the kneecaps by flexing the quadriceps. Pull the feet towards the hands and the hands towards the feet. Relax the jaw, drop the tongue, deep, ocean-sounding breath. Exhale, point the feet. Inhale, left foot between the hands. Exhale, drop to the back knee. Inhale, arms go back and then up. Exhale, twisting to the left, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Take a full breath here, look behind you. And on your next inhale, face forward. Exhale, feet together, standing forward, fold. Inhale, arms overhead, stand tall, reach high, look out to the horizon or up to the hands. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, arms go high, reach tall. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as necessary always. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, left leg goes back and drop to the back knee. Inhale, arms go back and up. 5 breaths. Push the arms higher. Look up or out to the horizon. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, lunge forward and look in. Keep the elbows relaxed into the side ribs. Toes are relaxed. Jaw and tongue is relaxed. Feel the rib cage expand with each in-breath. Inhale, push the chest away from the knee, look back and up. We'll rotate the elbows to face the ceiling. Look back and up as far as comfortable for the neck. Open the jaw, keeping the lips closed. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back and lower down, maybe from the knees to a low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Ground through the heels of the hands and feel each fingertip pad with intimate contact with the ground. Point to the feet, exhale, inhale, right foot between the hands, drop the back knee, arms come up all in one in-breath. Exhale, rotate to the right, left arm to the outside of the right thigh. You can open the hands, right arm reaches back, left hand to a thumb to finger mudra. You can even lift the back heel and catch with the right hand, palm faces out. Look behind you, deep breath. Inhale, chest faces forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, feet together, standing forward fold. Look inward. Inhale, standing tall, arms overhead, reach tall, handstand training. Exhale, fold, look inward. Inhale, straight back, look up. Exhale, right leg back and drop to the back knee. Inhale, arms go back and up. 5 breaths. Rotate the arms so the eyelets of the elbows face behind you. Gently press the back foot down into the ground. Relax the toes and the tongue. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee. Lunge forward and look in. Relax the elbows into the side ribs. Soften the tongue and the face. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Lengthen the neck by opening the jaw, keeping the mouth closed. Exhale, hands to mat. Step the left leg back and lower down, maybe from the feet or the knees. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 5 breaths. Navel is stationary. Relax the hips. Lift the feet and the knees. As you exhale, when you complete your exhale, point your feet. Inhale, left foot between the hands, drop the back knee, arms come up, all in one in-breath. Exhale, twist to the left, right arm to the outside of the left thigh. Take the same variation you did to the first side, either arms open. Hands can stay in prayer like the first variation, or reach back for the back foot. Stretch long from the back knee to the front shoulder. Inhale, chest faces forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, feet together, standing forward fold. Inhale, arms come up, reach tall to the sky, feel your relationship with gravity, and exhale, hands to the sides. Open the palms and receive the sensations of your body with an open mind. Just listen. Your body is telling you what you need to know. Continue to breathe deeply in and out the nose with an ujjayi sound. Palms face inward. Inhale, open to the right about 3 feet. Pivot to the back of your mat, back foot to a 45-degree angle. Exhale, left hand behind the back, catch the right inner thigh, right arm in front, look behind you. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach out with the right arm. Exhale, fold to triangle. You can catch the big toes or hands on the shin. You can use a block. The right elbow can be on the right thigh. Inhale as the left hand goes to the sky, or you can keep it on the hip. Look to the horizon or up to the top hand, or even down to the bottom hand if that helps you keep your balance. Feel the outer and inner foot arches clearly and relax the hips. Deep breath. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, come up through middle and pivot to the front. Back foot's at a 45. Exhale, right arm behind, catch the left inner thigh, left arm in front, look behind you. Inhale, straighten both legs, reach out long. Exhale, fold. Take the same variation you did as the first side. Inhale, maybe the hand comes to the sky. If you're catching the foot, the palm faces the front of your body. Little to no weight in the left hand. Press down through the outer and inner foot arches and release the hip sockets. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, come up through middle. And exhale, step your feet together at the front of your mat. Soft landing. Inhale, open wider to the right this time. Pivot to the back. So the back foot, the left foot is at a 45 inward. Exhale, lunge onto the right leg. You can bring your right elbow to the right thigh. Inhale, left arm comes overhead. Straight line from the left ankle to the left wrist. Look out to the horizon or up to the top hand. Push tremendously from the outer left foot out through the left wrist. Inhale, come up through middle, pivot to the front. Exhale, lunge onto the left thigh, left elbow to the left knee, right arm overhead. Inhale. Straight line from the right ankle to the right wrist. Look to the top hand or out to the horizon. Feel the line of energy from the right ankle out through the right wrist. Inhale, come up through middle. Exhale, step your feet together at the front of your mat. Soft landing. Step to the middle of your mat. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, half forward fold, arms behind. Inhale, arms in front, hands to prayer. Bend the knees and come to a toe balance. Press the knees together. Tall spine. Soft gaze. Deep breath. gently press the hands together and all the fingertip pads together. And when you're ready to descend on an exhale, slowly bring the knees to the mat. Sit on your ankles and rest palm in palm, thumbs touching. And just listen to the sensations of your body after that standing warm-up. Inhale, come off the ankles. Exhale, cross the ankles, lie back. You may want to position the towel or the blanket so that your head drops off the towel blanket and the shoulders stay on the blanket. When you're situated, inhale, the legs go to the sky. Exhale, round the spine up, bring the feet down below the head. If they don't touch the ground, that's okay. You can always bend your knees. Support your back if they don't touch the ground. If they do, consider interlocking your hands and straightening your arms behind your back. Always tuck your chin towards your chest. Do not turn your head side to side. If the pose is easy, you may want to point your feet and always press into the ground with your feet to engage your core. Deep breaths. Push the wrists away from you. On an inhale, you may want to go for a shoulder stand. Support your back and shoulder stand, feet to the sky on an inhalation. Gently and subtly point the feet and pull the toes back. Look towards your toes or down your nose to your own navel. Deep breaths. On an exhale, bring the feet down overhead, lower the hands, and on the next exhale, lower the spine, slowly pull the knees in towards the belly. When the tailbone touches, feet separate and plant by the hips, and inhale, hips come off the mat into a bridge pose. You may want to interlock the hands behind the back and straighten the arms, maybe grab the ankles. You can support the butt, or my favorite is to bend the elbows and press the elbows into the ground. Tuck the chin, look down the midline of the body, and especially feel the foot arches. Search for how your feet ground. On an exhale, lower the spine, straighten the legs, knees and ankles together. Inhale, arch the upper back, bring the top of the head to the floor. A passive fish would rest the elbows down by the sides. More active would be straighten the arms and bring the hands together down by the navel. Point or flex the feet, just keep the legs engaged. Deep breaths. On an exhale, slide the head back to bring the spine down. And on your next exhale, turn to your side and inhale up to seated. Straighten the legs in seated. Shrug the shoulders, hands by the hips. And exhale, send the hands down, straight spine, tuck the chin ferociously into the chest. Pull the feet into the belly, engage the tops of the legs, deep breathing down to the base of the spine. On an exhale, fold and catch the big toes with the peace fingers, palms face in. Inhale, straighten, Exhale, fold, let the head drop inwards. Let the focus drop inwards. If you can't reach your big toes, you can use a strap or just push into the earth or push into your shins with your hands. You can turn the elbows out and upwards for more rotator cuff engagement, which will open your chest and feel really good. Keep breathing. No pause between the beginning of the exhale and the end of the inhale. Inhale, bring the chest up, straight spine. Exhale, plant the hands behind your butt, fingers face forward. Plant the right foot by the left knee. Inhale, lift the navel to the sky, left leg straight. You can drop the head back or keep it neutral, whatever feels more comfortable for your neck. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Navel higher, deep breathing. Try to plant the left foot squarely. Exhale, come to seated, straighten the legs. Find a different foot bind, maybe outside edges of the feet, or if you're on the shins, go to the floor, vice versa. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Round the head in. Feel the stretch from the back of the heels all the way up the thighs, around the back body, and over the head to the top corners of the eyebrows. Like two lines from the heels to the eyebrows. Inhale, straighten the back, look up. Exhale, plant the hands behind you, fingers face forward. Plant the left foot by the right knee. Inhale, bring the navel to the sky. Take the same variation you did to the first side. Try to feel all four corners of the right foot press down into the earth. It's more of a pulling with the hamstrings. Rotate the upper inner thighs towards the ground. Extend the spine. Exhale, sit, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the right knee, plant the right foot by the left inner thigh. Exhale, catch a foot bond, maybe the inside wrist, or just push into the earth with the shin. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. The forehead touches the knee is a different sensation than pulling the head in front of the knee. Just round the spine and aim for the knee if it's not within your flexibility range. Roll the right hip open, engage the left leg. Deep breathing. The breath is like a ratchet taking you deeper into the pose. Very little pulling, if any, with the arms. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, right hand behind the butt, fingers face back. Inhale, lift the hips, keep the right knee and left foot on the ground. Top hand overhead, palm faces down. Look to the top hand. Deep breathing. Push out more through the outer left foot. Exhale, sit. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, bend the left leg, left foot to the right inner thigh. Exhale, catch the same foot bind you did to the first side. Inhale, straighten the spine, look up. Exhale, fold into the pose. So you lift the right kneecap with the right quadriceps. Allow the left hip to roll open. Pull the right foot back to the belly. Look in towards the heart. Deep breath. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, left hand behind the butt, fingers face back. Inhale, lift the hips, look to the top hand, counter pose on the second side. Push out tremendously through the right wrist and the right ankle. On an exhale, come to seated. Scoot to the back of your mat. Cross your ankles. Exhale as you walk your hands forward, go over your knees, drop the hips, and look up into a kind of upward facing dog. Exhale, look over one shoulder. Inhale, go back to the middle and cross the ankles the other way. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale, middle, and look up and back and up and back. And exhale, push back to a child's pose. Arms in front. Sit deep into the hips. Continue to breathe with a deep ocean sound emanating from your throat. Inhale, come up through tabletop, and then up to high plank. Exhale, lower down. You can lower down from the knees onto your belly if you'd like. Inhale, come to Sphinx pose. Elbows directly under the shoulders, forearms parallel with each other. Zip up the legs from the heels to the butt. Press down with the feet. The more you press down with the feet, the more you feel your belly pushes into the earth. Look out to the horizon or up with a soft gaze and a deep breath. Pull forward with the elbows. Press down with the feet. Deep breath. It's a gentle pulling, it's not strong. As you exhale, lower the head down, look to one side. Let the hands fall by the hips, palm face up, heels drop to the side, big toes touch. Continue to focus on your breath, but allow your heart rate to drop to normal. Inhale, look forward, hands under the elbows or back by the hips, different variations. Palm faces up. Inhale, lift the upper chest and the heels with straight legs. Rotate the upper inner thighs towards the sky. If you'd like to take a second variation, either the hands under the elbows or by the hips. Continue to look up or between the eyebrows, shoulder blades slide together, deep breath. Balance on your navel. Cobra pose. Exhale, lower down, head turns to the other side, hands by hips. Head turns to the other side. Drop the heels to the side, big toes touch. Inhale, look forward. Put an arch in your upper back with your hands. And on an exhale, kick yourself in the butt. And then reach back for your ankles or your shins. Palms face inward. On an inhale, kick your hands, or kick your shins into your hands to pull up your chest. Equal kicking with the legs as pulling with the arms, so that you balance on your navel. Look up or between the eyes. Deep breath. On an exhale, lower down, hands under the shoulders, toes under the heels. Inhale, slide up to an upward facing dog. And exhale to a downward facing dog. Step your feet together in downward dog. Inhale, right foot goes back and up. Point the right foot. Rotate the upper inner right thigh to the sky. Look to the standing knee, drop the head. Straight line. Exhale, drop the right foot, and inhale, bring the left foot back and up with a straight leg. And a straight line from the wrists to the left ankle. Look to your right knee. Try to keep your pelvis square with the ground. Exhale, lower the left foot. Take downward dog for a breath. And then point your feet on an exhale and come forward to seated on an inhale. One knee, then the other. Cross the left leg under the right leg over the left. You can have the left leg straight or bent as shown. You can hug the right knee in, twisting to the right, or the arms can go over the knee into a prayer fashion. Or if you're very flexible, you can reach forward over top the right leg and grab the right foot. The right arm can be pressing into the ground, or reach out, or reach around to your left inner thigh. Look out of the right corners of your eyes, and then inhale, look forward. Exhale, switch sides. Left leg over right. Take the same variation you did to the first side. The left foot is pressing squarely into the ground. Feel the left inner foot arch. Point the right foot or the bent leg. Look out of the corners of your eyes. Every inhale lengthens the spine. The exhale twists you deeper. Deep, ocean-sounding breath. Relax your face. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, find a comfortable seated position. Maybe just cross your legs. You can sit on a block or a pillow, blanket. Anything to keep the spine tall. Put a little curve in the bottom of the spine. Tuck your chin. Look inward. Close your eyes. Deepen breath. And this is a practice of breath extension. Softly breathe, silently, or slightly audible. Lengthen the breath and make the inhale equal to the length of the exhale. Let go of any tension with each breath. Breathe into the lungs and fill the lungs fully. And empty the lungs totally, and explore the full range of your breath capacity with each breath, and make it longer. You're stretching your lungs now after you've loosened your body. Keep the jaw passive, the tongue relaxed. Count the length of your breaths, and you can also count your breaths. And maybe after 10 breaths, or any number you choose, open your eyes, rub your palms together, and gently press into your eyes with the heels of your palms and create space between your eyebrows. And then remove the blanket from underneath you, lie back gently and calmly. Maybe use the blanket to cover yourself as I do. It's okay to use a little effort to get into your most comfortable position. It's better to be comfortable because you'll be here for about 5 minutes. Relax every muscle in your body and sink into the ground. Close your eyes. Maybe take a moment to press the shoulders and back of your arms into the floor to lift the chest and then release. The chin is neither lifted nor tucked. It's level as you look to the present moment. Palms face up by the hips. With each breath, feel the stomach organs relax. The heart and lungs calm down. Eventually, you feel your own heart rate pulse through your body. Be totally still in the body and the mind. Allow the images that pass behind the eyelids to go. Your breath becomes so still, it's impossible to tell when you inhale and when you exhale. They blend together softly. Drop the tongue from the mouth and allow it to rest passively in the back of the mouth without touching any teeth. Face relaxes and melts. The whole skeleton and muscle system falls into the floor. The more still your body becomes, the more expansive your mind grows to encompass the room, the world, the universe, yourself. Take a deep, mindful inhalation, and as you exhale, send energy to your fingers and toes and begin to wiggle them like the flower wiggles to the morning sun. And on an inhalation, reach your arms overhead and stretch long from the hands to the toes. And on an exhalation, roll onto your right side and rest your head in your arm in a fetal position. Keep the calm and stillness of your Savasana, your resting pose. Fall into the earth and release any tension from your skeleton. Be totally limp on your right side. And when you're ready, on an inhalation, straighten your top leg and push yourself to seated without using any abdominal strength, only arms and legs. And find a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you with straight arms. Tuck your chin and deeply breathe and connect your belly to the center of the earth. And on an inhalation, bring your hands to your heart and send any final thoughts to friends or loved ones, or anyone who pops into your mind, as your thoughts carry a vibration and an energy that permeates everything around you. Accept yourself as you are now. Namaste.